Alright, so in this video, I am going to be looking at future minor league / college stadiums that are being built as we speak and or are being planned. This is really only from 2023 to 2026 when it comes to minor league and college. They don't really plan them that far out. And I also, honestly, I'm kind of ignorant on the teams that do need new stadiums, especially like with minor league and stuff like that. But these are the planned ones. I'll react to their renderings. You know, they're a little more low-key. They're minor league stadiums. There's some AA. There's some single A. This first one is the West Michigan Whitecaps. This is a high A Midwest League team, and they recently unveiled their renderings in early 2023 for a ballpark that does plan on opening in 2024. This is a multi-phase project, and you can see the rendering there with kind of a building, looks like, in center field. They also do have extensive club seating as well, going all the way around that lower bowl. Not a big capacity. It is high A. This is about as good as you're going to get, I would say, at this point for high A in the year 2023. The inspiration for the overall design, according to the team, comes from familiar lakeshore and beach town mainstays such as the boardwalks, dune and beach grass, exposed beams, and outdoor social gathering spaces. Now, if I was designing a high A park, I would just do something crazy. Like, why not? You know, it's not, just do something weird, unique, put a pond in center field. It doesn't have to be obnoxious, but you know, this is a nice little stadium, but there's just not much to it. So I guess you could say it's decent. You can see they also have batting cages. There is the exterior of it. I do like those. They almost look like wooden beams. That's a nice little touch to it. And you can see maybe a little bar right there out in left field. That's another very popular thing with minor league parks now. Just getting a look at the overall view from down the third baseline behind the dugout. Next, it is a college team. This is the new Marshall University Ballpark, costing around $14 million, opening possibly in March of 2024. This one, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Marshall and their all-green design. There's just not much to this at all. It looks like they've got some type of tent arrangement in the outfield, in center field, maybe a little grassy area. We're familiar with that with a lot of different colleges. They'll kind of have grassy area you can sit down on. Same thing with MLB spring training. But yeah, there's just not much to this. I really can't even react to it. It's a very bland rendering. Looks like maybe some intern got lazy and just threw something together. I'm just kidding. It is what it is. But I mean, with Marshall, they've got such a nice color scheme. You would figure maybe you'd want to incorporate the green. I don't know, that's what it is. That's opening in 2024. Next, it is the Edmonton Prospects Ballpark, which was recently unveiled, actually all the way back in 2020. This is a project that's been delayed multiple times, and this one is very interesting because there's kind of a roundabout located right outside the ballpark to mitigate any sort of traffic. You know, the roundabout's very popular in other countries. They seem to be installed in America. We really don't know what to do with them. We don't know how they work. It's hard. But you know, Americans are learning the whole roundabout thing. And you can kind of see also in this, you've got the dorm rooms. I believe those might be either apartments or dorm rooms out beyond the left field, outfield. And then beyond that, it's just straight woods. And then beyond the right field, you can see they have a brewery. This is the one that has a brewery. The new Edmonton Prospects Ballpark unveiled in 2020, and originally it was supposed to open in 2022. They had multiple delays. You can see the look at number 5, which is a field house located beyond the right field wall, an auditorium, and they also do have the brewery, which is located down the third base line right next to the condos. So I think this one's cool because you've got the condos and then you've just got straight woods with trees. Unique little design there for the Edmonton Prospects, who are a Western Canadian baseball team. It says the ballpark will feature a 360-degree wraparound concourse, suite, party decks, and a merchandise store, housing, and a microbrewery will also be located, and an amphitheater as well. So a lot going on with that. They have had several delays, but they are in the early construction stages there. We've got a new HILLSBORO Hops ballpark that is coming in 2025. So this one a little bit further out. This was a design that started in 2023. The project is anticipated to cost $120 million for the minor league team, and it will accommodate 6,000 people and have a capacity expandable to 7,000 for other events as well. And there you can see the rendering on that one. Looks like they have kind of a futuristic configuration out in right field. I've never seen that, where you have the two bullpens and then kind of an island of grass in the middle. I wonder if fans will be able to, go in there and kind of look at the bullpens and stuff. And then you do have like a balanced playhouse out beyond right field as well. And then you can see the lower bowl, kind of a futuristic type entranceway. Bare bones rendering on that one, really not much to judge off of other than kind of the unique design right there. So that is happening. And then we also do have another new ballpark, the Tennessee Smokies, who are a Double-A team in the Southern League. They say construction on a new downtown ballpark near Knoxville will begin next fall. This is a $142 million mixed-use development in Knoxville's Old City area, and it would be anchored by a $65 million ballpark for the Double-A team. And you can see the rendering on that one. So this one really does incorporate the surrounding area. It's kind of a mixed-use renovation, all going up around the same. I'm guessing a lot of those apartments or condos, they overlook the ballpark. You can see, looks like there's possibly some seating, maybe a Wrigley-type vibe seating on the roof as well. So that is a Double-A stadium, $65 million for that one. These are bare bones stadiums. There's no second decks to any of these. That's really not surprising. But that's another one that will be built in 2025. And then we do have the Fightin' Phils. Take a look at this design. What is going on there? So that is a center field balcony area. Looks like brewery or bar. That I wonder if that'll affect the batter's eye at all. I've never seen anything like that. It's a $16.5 million project that will include the construction of a two-story building beyond the wall in right center, which will feature player clubhouses, offices, training rooms, and player dining areas on the first floor. The second floor, the grand space of it all, will house bullpens and batting tunnels. So that is where the bullpens are going to be. Oh no, and then they show, the rendering shows it's going to be a restaurant. Yeah, it makes more sense. I think it's going to be a restaurant or something to where fans can kind of look over onto the balcony and look at the game. So that is that interesting design. The Richmond Flying Squirrels are also building a ballpark with the goal to open in 2025. It says the $2.4 billion development to be implemented in 4 stages over 15 years will include the ballpark, 7,000 structured parking spaces, over 2,000 rental units, 157 homes, and right around 1 million square feet of office space, 2 hotels offering 330 rooms, along with other crap, and the stadium will be around 10,000 in terms of the total capacity. Imagine if they spent $2.4 billion on a minor league stadium. Elon Musk just says, I'm just gonna, you know what? I just want to buy a Double-A team and I'm gonna make $1 billion ballpark. And it's only gonna seat 10,000 people. You'd have to make the seats golden or something to do that. Or you'd have to have like a golden hotel. But yeah, it's a whole development. I'm guessing the rendering is showing the entire development of what they're going to be doing. If it is $2.4 billion, that is I guess that would be considered a mega project, over $1 billion. So that's going to completely change that area, and that should be coming, the ballpark at least coming by 2025. I believe the Richmond Flying Squirrels are a Double-A team, and that is a much needed upgrade from their previously horrible ballpark. And then I saw this as well. First, I saw the rendering, and I'm like, what is this multi-luxury suite concoction they've got here at kind of Michigan, lower tier college. And then I looked into it, and those are actually dorm rooms for the players. So how about that? That's the Golden Eagles in Michigan. Those are actually dorm rooms. Just something funny I found. I thought I would show people. I don't know. Originally, I thought it was like some crazy suites or something. Maybe it was like condos or something. But no, those are dorm rooms for the actual players overlooking the field. So that is a pretty cool experience if you are a college baseball player. But those are just the upcoming minor league and college baseball stadiums from 2023 through 2026. Guys, that's going to do it for this video. Make sure you're following me on Twitter. Link to that's always in the description.